Hello and welcome back to April May Codes. I'm your host, April May, and in today's video I'm going to be working on the game over and the level or battle complete states so that we can pass those into our battle function and have those screens pop up when we either kill an enemy or when the enemy kills us. So I'm going to start with the game over. And that is going to go in states, not in the world directory. We'll make a new file. We'll call this game over.py. I'm going to import Pygame, import config, make a new class, game over. That is a state and a menu. And it will take self, game, and name. State.init will take self, game, name. And menu.init will take self and game. Let's import state and menu. All right, now we need a font and a smaller font. So self.font is equal to pygame.font.capital F font assets / font / blkchcry.ttf. Size is 100. And self.smaller font is going to be the same thing. Yeah. But the size is going to be 40. All right, then our game over text is going to be self.font.render game over. Let's make it caps. And that will be white because the background's going to be black. The game over rect is going to be self.gameovertext.getRect. And we're going to put this right in the center of the screen. So center equals self.midWidth, self.midHeight. Then self.load text is going to be self.font.render loads game, true, config.white, and this should actually be smaller font. Self.load rect is going to be self.load text.getRect, and we're going to put that one, the center is going to be self.midWidth, and then self.midHeight plus 130. We've got self.main text is self.smaller font.render main menu, true, and config.white, self.main rect equal to self.main text.getRect, and the center is going to be self.midWidth, and then self.midHeight plus 175. Let's put some spaces in there. Okay. Then we'll do self.cursorrect.center is going to be equal to self.midWidth minus 100, self.midHeight plus 145, self.menu option is going to be a dictionary. 0 is self.midHeight plus 145, and 1 is self.midHeight plus 190. So that's the Y positions for the cursor. Self.index is equal to 0, And that's it for that. Now we can make the move cursor function. Which takes self and action. If actions down, self.index plus equals 1. If self.index is equal to 0 and 1, so if it's equal to 2, self.index equals 0. So we'll go back up to 0 when we get to the bottom. And we'll do the same thing for move down. And then we'll copy this whole thing and paste it here for if actions up and if actions move up. We'll do self.index minus equals 1. If self.index is less than 0, self.index equals 1. Minus equals 1. If it's less than 0, it equals 1. What did I do? Self.index less than 0. There we go. Equals 1. Okay. Then we'll go back and set self.cursorRect.y equal to self.menu options, self.index. And that is it for the move cursor function. Now we'll do update, take self, delta time, and action. And we're going to pass because I need to create the buttons in the render function. So we'll do def render, take self and a surface. We'll do surface.fill config.black. Then self.load button. Nope. Sorry, my 3-year-old is in here. Self.load button is surface, which I can never spell correctly. Surface.blit, self.load text. Okay, self.load text and self.load rect. Self.main button is equal to surface.blit, self.main text, self.main rect. And then self.draw cursor. So here in update, we'll set pause equal to pygame.mouse.getPause. Do self.move cursor, pass in actions, and if actions enter, if self.index is equal to 0, then we will pass because we haven't created the load game state yet. Else, yeah, it's fine, because if you press enter, you're either on 1 or 2, or 0 or 1 rather. So if it's 0, we'll pass. Else, we will do self.game.title.open equal to false. Self.game.title.image equal to pygame.transform.scale. Pygame.image.load. Asset/title/book0.png, and the size is config.screen_width, config.screen_height. Let's put that on the next line. Self.game.next state is equal to self.game.title, and then self.game.next to transition us back to that title state where the we set title.open to false, so the book isn't open, so we do display the the options on the screen. And we set the image to the first image, book 0, because when we transitioned states, we first changed the image to book 6, I think, or book 5, or whatever the last one is. So we're changing the image back to the closed book image and setting open to false so that we can display our initial title screen. All right, and then we need to do the same thing for left mouse. Sort of the same thing. Left mouse. But instead of checking the index, we're going to do if self.load button dot collide point pause will pass. And then we'll do if self.main button dot collide point pause. And then we'll do all this stuff to open the main screen. All right, I think that is all we need. We just need to call reset keys at the end of this. So we'll do self.game.reset keys and enter. All right, that should work, but we need to go to battle.py and pass it in. So if the player's dead, then how do we do this? We're going to do pygame.time.wait 30. So there's just a bit of a delay before it fades to the game over screen. We'll set self.game.player equal to none because there's no longer a player. Game over is equal to the game over class, which takes self.game and the name is game over. Self.game.next state is equal to game over. And then we'll do self.game.next. All right, let's see how that looks. Oh, I'm re-recording this video because I screwed up the first one, so I didn't take out my import statement there. All right, so we'll go to a new game. And start game. And let's see if I can kill my player. See, am I out of mana? Yeah. I think we're gonna kill this one. Yep, so let's look for another one and hopefully they'll kill us. Almost there. One more attack. And it fades, and we're not seeing the game over text. Why not? So our menu looks good. The cursor is positioned well. Up and down and W and S are working. If I press enter on main menu, it fades us back to the main menu screen and I can hit new game again. But I want to see why. Oh, because I didn't put it in there, did I? I did surface.fill. Then I need to do surface.lit self.gameover text self.gameover rect. All right, let's try that one more time so we can see how that looks. Do a new game. And the points. This is something I did in my the video I'm going to upload next, how to add the hover effect. Like I said, I'm re-recording this video. So that will be in the next one. Don't have enough mana, so we will attack. And we're probably going to kill that one. I don't think they did any damage to us. And we killed that one. And that one. Alright, let's look for another enemy. There we go. That looks good. That's exactly what we wanted. Alright, now let's do the battle complete screen. So we're going to go to states and make a new file. battlecomplete.py, and this is a state. So we'll import Pygame, import config, and create a class battlecomplete. Init will take self, game, and name. State dot init will take self, game, name. Let's import state. And this is actually going to take more than self, game, and name. It's also going to take the XP, the coins, and level up, which is either going to be true or false. Self.xp is equal to xp. Self.coins is equal to coins. Self.level up is equal to level up. And then self.player remaining XP is equal to self.game.player.level.xp minus self.game.player.xp. So we're going to take the amount of XP from the level. So like levels 1 is 150 XP, or no, it's 50 XP. So we're going to take that and subtract how much XP the player has. And whatever's left is the remaining XP to the next level, because we're going to display that on the screen. All right, let's see. Um, so we're going to do self.font is equal to okay, there's going to be 3 fonts for this video. The smaller font, which I'll just call font, is equal to pygame.font.font. TTF. And the size for that one is 50. Large font. And the size for that one is 75. And self.xp font is pygame.font.font. And what is this one called? Cinzel Bold. And the size for that one is 75. All right, so now I'm going to copy over my coin animations just so I don't have to type it all out. Copy that, paste it here. These are the coins. Let's see, UI coins. Okay. So it's just the rotating coin, so it'll be spinning on the screen. It'll spin in circles. All right, so I can close all of those that I probably didn't need to open. And where was I? Battle complete. Okay. It's got my coin animations in there. We'll set self.coin frame equal to 0. Self.coin image equal to self.coin animations, self.coin frame. And then self.xp label is where we're going to use this XP font. So beneath the coin image, it'll say XP earned, or just XP maybe. And that's this XP label. That's self.xp font.render xp, true, config.black. And then, let's see, self.xp earned is going to be self.largefont.render. That's an f string. And we're going to pass in self.xp, true, config.black. And then coins earned is going to be self.coins earned, self.largefont.render, an f string. And we're going to pass in self.coins, true, config.black. And then let's see. Now we're going to do a couple things different depending on if level up is true or not. Because if they haven't leveled up, then I just want to put in the center of the screen the coins and the XP earned, and at the bottom it'll say press space to continue. But if they have leveled up, I want the coins to be on more towards the left, and then the stats that increased will be listed on the right, and then it will say press space to assign stats, or something like that. So we're going to say if self.levelup, self.space is equal to self.font.render, press space to assign stats, true, config.black, and then self.header is going to be self.largefont.render, an f string, level up. You are now level, and then self.game.player.level.level, because the level class has the level attribute, that's the actual level number. And then we'll say true and config.black. And let me make sure I pass in player when I create the game. So in create, if start button not collide point pause, it would be in setup player, so that would be in Celestria, which is in world. Setup player. Yep, we set player setup to true, create the player, and self.game.player equals self.player. Okay, so I think I didn't have that in my initial video that I made, but I left it in there for this one. So I can close both of those. All right, there's the header. Then we'll set, let's see, the coin rect is equal to self.coin image dot get rect center is equal to config.screen width divided by 4, config.screen height divided by 2 minus 50. All right. Okay, so there's the coin rect. Then we're going to do the XP header rect, or XP label. So self.xp label rect is equal to self.xp label dot get rect. And we're going to position that one right below the coinrect. So top left is equal to self.coinrect.bottom left. Then we'll do self.coins earned rect is equal to self.coins earned dot get rect, and we're putting that one, the center is equal to self.coinrect.center x, center x of the coinrect, plus 100, and then self.coinrect.center y, and self.xp earned rect is equal to self.xp earned dot get rect, and the center is going to be self.xp label rect dot center x plus 100, self.xp label rect dot center y. All right, then we've got the stats, and I'm not sure how I want to do this. I think I'll do this in a future video and just put placeholders for now, but I want to make sure they are positioned well, that they look right. So let's see. We'll do self.hp. So we want self.hp, self.mp, self.strength, self.intelligence, self.speed. So we need 5 of them, so I think we'll use the smaller font. Self.font.render, max health, and this should be an F string. Self.game.player.stats. Oh, what do I pass in? Or is it HP? I think it's HP. Let me look at create. We send the player over. Yep, HP, MP, int, strength, speed. Okay. Just copy this. Hope we need to pass in true and config.black. And this is going to be max MP. All right, we'll copy this line. Max, we'll say strength. Intelligence and speed. Okay. Now these all need recs, so self.hp rect. And then I want, I'll do that in the level up video. So we'll say self, oops, dot hp dot get rect center is equal to config dot screen width minus config dot screen width divided by 4, and then config dot screen height. What did I do wrong here? I put equals instead of minus. I did that in an earlier video too. Config dot screen height divided by 2 minus, we'll say 100 and see how that looks. Self dot mp rect is equal to self dot mp dot get rect. And we'll say the top left is equal to self dot hp rect dot bottom left. Why is that? I need an equal sign there. Okay, that's better. Self dot strength rect is equal to self dot strength dot get rect. Top left is equal to self dot mp rect dot bottom left. Self dot int rect is equal to self dot int dot get rect. Top left is equal to self dot strength rect dot bottom left. And finally, self dot speed rect is equal to self dot speed dot get rect. Top left is equal to self dot int rect dot bottom left. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we've got those. And now we're going to say else. So if we haven't leveled up, self.header is equal to self.largefont.render battle complete true config.black self.space is equal to self.font.render. Press space to continue. I guess I could do press space to continue for either. Now I'll leave it as press space to assign stats. True and config.black. I've got self.coinRect is equal to self.coinImage.getRect. And the center is going to be config.screenWidth divided by 2 minus 100. And then config.screenHeight divided by 2 minus 50. All right, so there's the coin rect. Next we'll do the XP label rect. That's going to be self.xp label.get rect. And we're going to put the top left at self.coinrect.bottom left. Then XP earned rect going to be self.xp earned.get rect. And the center is going to be self.xp header rect or XP label rect dot center x plus 100 self.xp label rect dot center y just center y, and then self.coins earned rect. It's going to be self.coins earned dot get rect, and the center is going to be self.coinrect dot center x plus 100 self.coinrect dot center y. All right, and then we'll come out of the if else and do self dot space rect is equal to self dot space dot get rect. Center is going to be, let's see, is this just a state, not a menu? So the center is going to be config dot screen width divided by 2, config dot screen height minus 30. And then we've got self.next, which is equal to self.font.render. And we'll make that an F string. And we'll say self.player remaining XP to next level. True, and config.black. And then self.next rect is self.next.getRect, and the center for that is going to be config.screenWidth divided by 2, config.screenHeight minus 100. All right, and then we need self.header rect is equal to self.header.getRect. Center is going to be config.screenWidth divided by 2 and 80. All right, and that is everything. So now we'll do our render function, which takes self and surface. And we're going to do surface.fill config.purple, and then surface.blit self.coin image self.coinRect, surface.blit self.xp label self.xp label rect, surface.blit self.xp earn self.xp earned rect, surface.blit coins earned. Oops, that should be self.coins earned. Self.coins earned rect. Surface.blit self.header self.header rect. Surface.blit self.space self.space rect, and surface.blit self.next self.next rect. And then we're going to do if self.levelup. Then we're going to do, let's see, just these, HP, MP, strength, int, speed. Everything else is already on there. So surface.blit self.hp self.hp rect, surface.blit self.mp self.mp rect, surface.blit self.strength self.strength rect, surface.blit self.int self.int rect, and surface.blit self.speed self.speed rect. Okay, now let's do a spin coin function. Which takes self and delta time. Self.coinFrame plus equals 8 times delta time if self.coinFrame is greater than 9. Self.coinFrame equals 0. Then we'll do self.coinImage is equal to self.coinAnimations int self.coinFrame. And I think, where did I position the coin rect? So let me try something. I had tried changing the size of the coin image because if you look at the coin images, where are they? I think it's this one. Nope. Coin 5. Making this 256 by 256 makes it very wide, which I don't want. So I tried resizing just this image, but it positioned it to the right instead of in the center. But I think if I replace the rect, it might fix that. So if self.levelUp, then we're going to set the coin rect to coinImage.getRect and put it the center in the same place. Else, then we'll set the coin rect to this one. And then let me make that one, which one was that? Coin 5, and that's 108. What was I doing? 128 by 128. So let's do, oh, I don't know, like a quarter of that. And it's the width that we want to change. So coin 5. Let's say 32. All right, and we'll see how that looks. So I got the spin coin function. Now we just need an update function, which takes self delta time and actions. We'll do self.spinCoin, which takes delta time. And then if actions space self.exit state. And when I get to the video where I handle the leveling up, there will be, let's see, we'll say if self.levelup, we'll path health, we'll do self.exit state. Because when I get to the level up video, I'm going to make a new state where I call it assign stats or something, and we'll go to that state. Actually, we need to exit state either way. But I'll put in here the next state will be that assign stats state. So we'll say self.exit state for now. All right, so that is the battle complete, which takes self, game, name, XP, coins, level up. So now I need to go to my battle, XP, coins, and level up. And scroll down to one of the functions. What did I call it? Battle. So if we defeat the enemy, we need to get the XP and the coins. So we'll say XP is equal to a random integer between self.enemy.level.xp range 0 and self.enemy.level.xp range 1. And then coin is equal to a random integer between self.enemy.level.gold range, I called it gold instead of coins, 0, self.enemy.level.gold gold range 1. So then we'll do self.player.coin plus equals coins. And did I give the player coins? I may have done that already when I made this video last time. Let me check if it's in there. Yep. We just set self.xp to 0 and self.coins to 10. And we'll do self.player.xp plus equals xp. And we'll set level up equal to false. And if self.player.xp is greater than or equal to self.player.level.xp, new level is equal to self.player.level.level plus 1. And we'll set self.player.xp equal to 0. And I don't love setting it back to 0 because if, say, you had 99 XP and you needed 100, and then you got 10, your XP should be at 9 because you apply the 1 to get to 100, and then the leftover gets applied to your XP towards the next level. But I think I'll handle fixing that in the level up video when I make it. So for now, we'll just reset the player XP to 0 and self.player.level equal to config.player levels new level. And then we'll say level up is equal to true. All right, and then we'll do self.exit state and self.game.next state. It's going to be battle complete. And we're going to pass in self.game. The name is battle complete. We'll pass in the XP, the coins, and level up. And we'll call self.game.next and import battle complete. And that should be working. Let's see if I screwed anything up. Actually, let me do one thing before I test it. I'm going to go to, where is it, config, where I have my player levels. And I'm going to make the XP threshold, oh, I already have. I'm going to bring the XP threshold down so that I can see what it looks like when we level up. So we'll start a new game. Just give our character a name, throw some stats in there, and look for some battles. There's one. All right, that looks good. And the coin looks all right. I think I need to make the other one smaller too, because now it's a little bit jarring, the switch, because they're still pretty wide. So I'm going to work on, I'll mess with those in a minute. But it shows the XP is 4, coins 3, 11 XP to the next level, which is right because we started at 15. We got 4. Press space to continue. That works well. Now we just need 4 XP to get to the next level, so one more fight should do it. And there we go, level up. You are now level 1. We got 3 XP, or we got 4 XP, 3 coins, and now we're at 125 XP to the next level because that's the amount that I put for level 2. And then our max health, max MP, strength, intelligence, speed, that looks good. And press space to assign stats. So then in theory, when we press space, it'll take us to the assigned stats screen, which I don't know what I want that to look like just yet. But yeah, this is looking good. That's what I want it to be. So now let me play with the image sizes real quick. Let's see. We want that to be what it is. And I think that one also. So let's make coin 2, 3, and 4 smaller. And then coin 6, 7, Well, 7 we want. Oh my goodness, how am I going to do this? Let's just start. What is it? Coin 5? So let's make coin 6 and coin 4 smaller to start. So coin 4, and that's 32. So let's say 48. All right, let's do a battle. It's all right, but it could be better. Yeah, it's just those 2 images right after. So what is that? 3 and 7? Let's change those. But how big do I want them? That's 32 and then 48. So 16 more would be what? 64? Yeah, let's try that. So I'll make this one 64 and this one 64 and see what that looks like. Find battle. There we go. Oh, wow. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I think that's all right. Or maybe still off a little bit, but I don't know how to, because it's 128. Maybe I shouldn't start with 32. Maybe I should start with, what if I just take away 16 each time? So 128 minus 16 is what, 1/12? Yeah. So we'll do 1. What is coin 9? Coin 0 is the front one. So, okay, so 1 and 9 will be 1/12. And then minus 16, we'll do 96. And then minus 16 is 80. We'll do 80 there. Minus 16 is 64. Minus 16 is 48. All right, let's check that out. Hope I didn't just screw everything up. All right, we'll find a battle here. Here we go. And the earth slimes heal themselves. So that is a pain. Let's find a different battle. Oh, our attempt to flee fails. There we go. I gotta change the enemy speed. I'll go to the main menu, make a new game. Oh, I guess I have to do this again. Okay. We'll do water. And they dodged it several times. That's great. It's still a little bit wide. I think I'll leave it though. I think I like it. And that is not quite centered. So let me move it to the right a little bit. and then I'll be done. So let's see how to do that. That is that's going to be in here, the coin rect and the XP label rect. So this is attached to the coin rect, so I just need to move the coin rect over. So screen width divided by 2 minus 100. Let's just say minus 50. And see how that looks. Oh, you know what? I didn't change it in the flip coin function, so I just got the coin off a little bit. But everything else looks where I want it to be, I think. That looks centered. So I will leave that like that and then just fix it in the coin. Let's level up. We want it to be there. Otherwise, we're going to do minus 50 instead of minus 100. All right, and that is it. I got the battle complete screen. We are able to level our character up. And in my next video, I add the hover effect on the stat screen so that when you hover over each stat, it tells you what they do. It's not great because it's over this. I didn't feel like putting it on 2 lines. But yeah, that's just a quick little video. I wasn't sure I'd be able to do it, and it worked out. So that'll be my next video. And then after that, I will work on the level up functionality, updating the stats when you level up, how many points to assign, how many points update the base stats, and all that. So as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.